hasn't actually started yet.
Okay, so was that actually a hand warmer or not?
I think it was a hand warmer.
3, 2, 1, go!
There we go.
Okay, yeah.
We get straight into it here.
Aperture definitely moving more aggressively in this one.
Yeah. Let's see. Now, this matchup. We saw this matchup before in winners bracket, didn't we?
Yes, winners finals.
Winners, yes. So Aperture running it back. I wonder what he's been. He hasn't really had that much time to think about it. He's been too busy trying to avoid getting upbeat by Griffith.
He's been too busy stealing.
He's been too busy taking Griffith's stocks when he has no right to. For the UK scene, let's hope he can do the same here to iStudying.
Yeah, I'm happy with a bracket reset.
Trying to remain impartial and everything, but you got to shout out for your boys. If I had a close game with him in bracket once, and then he does really well against iStudying, you know what that means by proxy, right?
Yes.
Because that's how things work, right? But he's getting up smash for getting caught by a nair. iStudying fishing at the ledge now, fishing for a fair, fishing for another one, just stopping the charge of spin dash with jabs. Aperture choosing to reverse his up B to try and approach the ledge.
And the fair takes the first stop of Grand Finals.
Aperture not a disgusting amount of percent behind though.
No, that was actually a really interesting thing that iStudying did there. He did a slow walk to see if Aperture would miss the tech, so he could go for a forward tilt, but since he didn't, he just went for a reset instead.
Hypno Smash going to put iStudying into a disadvantageous position right there. And that's going to be a back throw. He's expecting iStudying. Something's telling him to go really high to try and catch iStudying's recovery.
But the thing is, like, Greninja can just dip low and do the diagonal angle under the ledge. So,
of course, but for some reason, Aperture feels it apt to be going really high. He jumps off stage, uses his spring, then back airs.
But when he gets it, he'll make us look foolish.
Yes, of course.
And he gets to read, not even allowing him to tech this time.
Well, he was further off stage this time. He would have gone below.
Because he actually dragged left as he did it, which didn't give him the option.
Aperture this tourney doing really, historically at DBZ doing really well against international opposition.
Yeah,
I believe he managed to take the set off Alexiao.
Yeah, he's already got a Greninja under his belt.
Yep. He also beat Demos today.
Oh. It's been a really odd bracket where just people have just been taking out the foreign players out of nowhere. Like Reptile finishing top of his pool.
Yep. Shoutouts to Earthan. Advancing that Yoshi meta. But iStudying now, he's getting this game to the point where it's going to be very hard for Aperture to make a comeback.
Yeah. Going for the air dodge read there on the dare to try and kill him off the top.
Ooh, jab to F smash, not quite working out for iStudying, and that's going to be the first stock taken for Aperture.
That is too little too late, he's 101% down.
Don't forget, Sonic's still got that spring ride and Aperture loves it. I'm sure iStudying knows to look for it though.
Yeah, he just needs to make sure he's on the inside of the stage so he doesn't get down tilt to fair to near the edge.
And off he goes, upwards. Needs to avoid that Hydro Pump. He can be sent uncomfortably high. I wasn't aware Greninja was one of the characters in the game who could do the weird dash grab stuff.
Yeah. I guess it's just because he's got such a fast dash.
Gonna need to watch out for that fair. I'm not aware how safe Greninja is on landing after that fair.
He can actually A cancel it.
Okay.
He has one of the best A cancels in the game at 14 frames.
Okay.
So if he's throwing out a pull,
oh, just walking away, just slow motion walking away was Aperture right there, trying to lull him into a false sense of security. But I'm sure iStudying.
Always going fast. It's about making your fast faster.
But Nair's going to take that second stop for iStudying, and we find ourselves around this 80-90% deficit for Aperture.
Well, he's at a lower percent now, so it might mean that Rage might have been messing with his combos earlier.
Indeed. And now we're going to see the spring coming up there. Not going to work out there for Aperture.
That was pretty insane. Yeah, he was really, really far away from the spring when Aperture went up, so he didn't really have a choice.
iStudying iStudying's evasion is fantastic, but then again, he doesn't manage to evade the Hypno Smash. Just walks up into perfect forward smash range and just lets one fly.
I'm really loving the way he's using this. Like, normally you wouldn't expect to see a smash attack in neutral, but Aperture's making it work.
Oh my!
Misses the attack and gets up smashed.
iStudying so good with that execution.
Will we see a JB?
Off we go. Makes Aperture burn his jump. Aperture's touched the floor since though, so he's going to get another one back. Finds his way back to the ledge. What kind of?
Back to the stage. He just still can't catch a break.
Yeah, he can't.
Hey, he got something on the board.
Ooh.
And he went for the spring ride.
He did go for the spring ride. iStudying wise to it though. Maybe he was trying to bandit that stock out again. Really good. Gets the air dodge read. iStudying not at a high enough percent to make it to really be troubled by it though. That up tilt, that Greninja up tilt, really good at catching Sonic's more aggressive landing options, things like Nair. And that falling fair is going to take game 1 for iStudying.
How many stocks is he taking with that falling fair?
What, in his Smash career?
Just
because it's like I think the counter's like ding 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 ding. It goes up in his sleep. But while I'm really enjoying seeing these falling up airs into the ground confirms, falling up air into up tilt, for example, from iStudying, into any aerial follow up that you may have in store for you.
I think it's just nice to see a character that in the beginning of the game nobody would have. Well, midway through the game, after the unnecessary Greninja nerfs, nobody really expected this character to
What do you mean?
work.
What do you mean? UK's full of Sonics. Better nerf Greninja.
But
Aperture opening up a can at the beginning of this set. No pivot grab there. Trying to get the run past turnaround spin charge.
I know it's
but
kind of
iStudying wise to it.
But I kind of wish he would go for substitute at low percents, because the diagonal angles to just catch that spin dash could actually lead into something pretty solid.
So what I don't want to see happen here is I don't want to see Aperture give up on Spring Ride, because he's done it twice now. Because if you just saw it there, he got him with the Spring Ride there. But iStudying was ready for it. I think he knows he's aware of the situations that he can be caught with it in, and he's ready to either just mashing jump to get away from it as quick as possible, or mashing he's just ready to air dodge or press a button first. Yeah. Because he's been spring ridden. He's had 2 Spring Rides so far, and he's not been hit by either one.
Yeah, I think he just got quite unfortunate with the most recent one where iStudying got the Phantom Footstool. And no tech.
No tech, but Aperture's also going to lose his stock for that.
Greninja did have the higher percent, so I honestly feel like that was in iStudying's favor, almost giving him a charity stock.
This is true. Really good. Aperture maybe showing a bit of a habit here. Every time he spin dashes so far, he uses his jump when he gets to about 4 character lengths in front of iStudying. Okay. Maybe not every time, but you see it there. iStudying's now jumping up to meet it with Bear.
Yeah, we know once iStudying takes to the air, falling up air is going to lead to something that if it doesn't get tech. It goes for the air dodge read, but just about doesn't get it.
I think Aperture attempting to make a short hop read of his own using his up air.
Well, if he can bandit another stock, then it'll put him in a good situation, because he's currently taking just...
iStudying spacing, perfect pivot down tilting, perfect pivot jabbing away. Perfect footsies there.
I feel like it...
Ooh, just about missing the ledge, and that's quite an early stock to lose for Aperture.
Yeah. He's going to have to put in some serious work if he wants to bring this
But here comes Aperture. Back air's coming. iStudying living though. Chooses to go to safe route under the stage. Not perfect pivot. Pivot grab away.
And he goes for the nair. Goes for the grab this time, not going for a footstool combo.
Again, the safe option away.
Tries to see maybe a spring there to see if he can force him to go high.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I hope Luke can think of that himself. It would be very distasteful of me to walk over there and tell him.
Did he just walk up slowly and coach?
Anyway, iStudying fishing for that F air. Fair. Waiting for the air dodge. Aperture not giving him the satisfaction when he wants it though.
I like what iStudying is doing though. He leads backwards to go for the back air, and if he crosses up, then he goes for the jab to immediately stop any grab options that come out of Aperture.
Yep. Greninja's got fast options like that.
Yeah,
Makes it very hard to punish. And for daring to try punish him, you can eat something nasty.
Luckily, he doesn't have.
Here we go. He's gonna get forward thrown for that, and he's gonna get a stock. Now, do I see Aperture? Do I see him putting his bandit gloves on? Has he got his leather jacket and leather gloves on? Does he have his balaclava on? Can he steal this last stock?
What we need is his partner in crime, the platform. But no, iStudying's gonna jump straight up.
iStudying literally practically turns over to the commentary desk and says no, he cannot. Not for that game anyway. So this is 2-0 in grand finals. Aperture in losers bracket. iStudying now on tournament point.
I don't want to see a 3-0. I want to see at least one game from Aperture.
Listen. I'm representing. I've got to represent for the UK. I've got to represent for the guy who comes semi-weekly. So I want to see it. I'm all for this going to game 5 and in Aperture's favour.
Yeah, when I see two players I like, I vote for game 5.
Who's ready for that London biased commentary, son?
London boys.
But iStudying not gonna let it happen so easy. Just taking the ledge trump.
And he goes for it.
Just missing the up smash. Aperture fighting back though. Having his
once again stopping any approach options that he has.
That's what I think that might have been key to why iStudying is doing so well in this set so far. Is he's stuffing Sonic's approaches.
Like the shurikens, like the small ones haven't been putting in too much work, but he's charging them just about enough that they clank or damage Sonic.
Aperture can avoid that by starting his spin dash in the air. Double up air coming there from iStudying. iStudying just doing it again. Another one. Aperture not able to get a punish for a whiffed, fully charged water shuriken.
Does jump away and uses homing attack to avoid getting there.
That's going up. Are we going to see the spring? No, we are not. He's going to let him fall. He's going to try and punish his landing. Oh, just gets grabbed for his own trouble, making it back to the ledge though, despite maybe a janky hydro pump attempt from iStudying. iStudying with really good air dodge timing though to avoid getting up air there.
He went for it. 69% on iStudying.
Ooh. Would have liked to have seen a back air there. Aperture not quite ready for it though.
You know, Aperture's been punishing the shuriken stalls quite well.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen iStudying use them that much in this set though.
Yeah, he hasn't used them very much, but every time he's used it outside of when he's comboing, he has gotten punishment.
iStudying just feeling out the neutral now, using his aerials to try and stop any kind of approach from Aperture while trying to start up some offense of his own.
He's playing it slow. He uses shurikens whenever he sees Aperture stop moving, just to tack on a little extra damage and say, "Hey, you got to approach me. You're behind."
Yeah. Aperture just walking away from iStudying and then suddenly turning up the speed. I really like to see that from Sonic players. As discussed, making your faster seem faster. Again, do you see how high he went there?
Yeah, he still hasn't managed it. I'm still waiting for that genius moment where he proves us all entirely wrong.
Yeah, like when he I'm not sure whether he's scared to go low because of something that Hydro Pump can do to him that I don't know about. It's not looking good for Aperture though. He's behind in this match for the tournament.
Oh, that might be why he is going high, because if Hydro Pump... Well, I guess there's two ways of looking at it. If Hydro Pump does it, it'll push him high so he has more chance to drift back to the stage. But it also means that...
Oh, that's a really early stop.
That was rude.
Read the tech off on the platform, caught him back rolling, grabbed him, waited a second and F through for the stock.
That
and now
this one time you will ever see forward throw kill, ever, here at DBZ.
Don't, because anti-commentator tech is rife at this tournament. So... Aperture is now on, iStudying now on tournament stock.
Yeah.
Oh. Every time he does that and I can't see the stage, and that's going to...
There it is again, he's punished the shuriken stall.
Yeah, you're right. Good Good catch.
So basically, iStudying just needs to start spamming Shuriken in the air, and we can get ourselves a game 4.
It's good because I do want to see one because slowly I feel that Aperture is learning this matchup. I can't imagine he has extensive practice.
No. And the set against Alaxio was 2 out of 3, so it might have been that Alaxio just wasn't able to adapt to such an aggressive Sonic.
Yeah. No pivot grab there from Aperture.
But he's building the percent back,
Yep.
little by little.
iStudying though, I wouldn't say he feels very uncomfortable, and now he doesn't have a jump. He does have a spring though. He still doesn't have a jump. He really needs to watch out here. iStudying gets caught. Finds his way back to the ledge. I thought he was going to go for an up smash there.
Oh, double dare.
I really didn't expect him to tech there.
Oh, and
No,
he
missing the
air
sweet
dodges
spot.
through the final up smash. One of the things iStudying has been doing though is he's been throwing out shurikens to force Aperture to air dodge and then just covering the landing with
There you go.
jab.
Extra high again. I'm gonna have to ask him after this set why. What's he
Yeah.
trying to catch going that high?
There must be, maybe it's what he did against Alaxio. Maybe he's just banking on,
Banking on some sort of high option.
yeah.
Like iStudying has not recovered high once, I think.
Yeah, like it's definitely, I know he must be banking on something, but now is the time to mix it up. You are
Yeah.
on your last stop.
Yeah,
of
now
the
is
loser
the
bracket life.
if you're trying to condition him to do something, he's not going to get much more condition than this. In this,
And iStudying isn't in the PGR 50 for nothing.
indeed, and that is going to be it. iStudying taking the set and the tournament and the UK's pride home with him back to the Netherlands.
3-0 and a handshake.
3-0 grand finals. He's going to take it. The Greninja from the Netherlands. And in all, I found that particular top 8 really nice, character diverse as well.
That's one of the things I've loved about our scene. Like when you compare it to all the other countries, the UK scene has some crazy top 8s.